So the aim of the project was really to reconstruct an ocean-going ship using ancient Indian stitching technique, and then to try and revive cultural memories of ancient Indian maritime heritage. And then, of course, see if we could actually sail it along some of these routes. Next. So, next. So the first thing we did was simply to do a line drawing of what that Ajanta painting looked like. As you can see that in that painting it's not very clear. So if we just pull out just the lines, this is what the schematic drawing of the Ajanta painting looks like. And then to see if we can correlate it with whatever serving boat building traditions existed. We also looked into Omani reconstructions, as some of you know. There was an Omani reconstruction called the Jewel of Muscat about 15 years ago. So we also looked at that as well, and we got very helpful inputs from Captain Saleh, who had sailed that. Next. So the project conceptualization happened in 2021-22. That's me, and by chance happened to be that I met Commander Hemant, who is a naval architect, and he's here as part of the crew. He happened to visit my office to get his book signed, and I, at that time, was thinking about how to begin to kind of design this ship. So the moment he told me he was a naval architect, he knew he was in trouble. And since then, he has been a part of this project. Next. So with his help, we got this line drawing made. So we then, what was that artistic depiction began to take the form of something like a line drawing or a real drawing. And so this is what it began to look like. Next. As you can see, we removed the 3-mast model to a 2-mast one because that would be much more practical. And we arrived at what would be a reasonable sort of dimensions of the ship. The length of 21 meters, breadth of 6.5 meters, depth of 3.3 meters, approximately 50 tons, and a crew of about 18. Next. So here is the rigging plan. So this is all the detailing that we began to do this is 2022 or thereabouts.